Hello, everyone. This is Anil with AnilNOW GOYA. I wanted to do a mentorship lesson today. And the topic I'm picking is a topic that keeps coming up in my conversations with people. I've had numerous conversations with people, I would say in the last few years, who are currently working on projects, but they've come at a stalemate. The project's not moving, um, things are shrinking, they don't have the sales coming in. The people that were in the circle now are losing their enthusiasm, their excitement. There's arguing, bickering. Not everybody's on the same page. So here's a couple of things to consider, okay? And as all of you know, with Anil Now Goya, I'm a straight up person, straight conversation, no fluff, no pat on the back. I'm all about kicks and hugs because people have done that for me in my life, and it saved my life and helped me get to this point in my life. So today's going to be a straight up conversation to some of you. Here's a few things to consider about that. You want to look at your intention and motive behind what you're doing and what you're creating. So that's one point. You want to take a look. Are you really doing it for others, or are you doing it for yourself? To look good, maybe to be validated, to get accepted, to be liked, for people to not spread negative rumors about you. Like stuff like you're a loser, you're broke, you're not going to amount to much. Be very careful to what you allow to control your thought process, because none of that could be true. Okay, so that's one thing to consider. Another thing to consider is, are you doing something to really help people, or there's an agenda? Sometimes I speak to people who are top performers in companies, and within a few minutes of the conversation, they're already telling me I should be on one of their products, or I should sign up for their program. And we haven't even started talking about ourselves, our lives, our family, what's going on. So they get into that robotic pitching mode where they start pitching me. And that's their method of operation. That's how they've trained their mind to be. And it's very difficult for them to be comfortable in their own skin. They can't have a normal conversation about life and about anything. They just have to get into business mode all the time. So that's the second tip. Watch that. It's not a very attractive quality. In fact, when someone is like that right away, I look at my watch or my time on my phone, and I tell myself, I'm just going to give this person a few more minutes, because obviously they don't care about me and about my life, and they don't want to share about their life and what's going on. They just want to talk business and sign me up in their program. So watch that. Okay. Point two. Point three, are you taking care of your bills? Are you taking care of your promises? Are you taking care of your responsibilities with your life? Or are you focused so much on your business that other things are getting neglected, like your health, your rest, your well-being? You want to watch that as well, because that is not a good energy from which to create something. Would you agree? If you're going to create something that can serve other people and help them, you want to take care of yourself first. You want to take care of yourself first. And I'm going to say something right now. I don't want anyone taking offense to this. And I'm going to say it anyway because I don't really care. I don't take health advice from unhealthy people. I don't take financial advice from broke people or who have problems with money. I don't take relationship advice from people who do not know how to have a good relationship. And they're in and out of relationship, and they break up with this person and they're back in another relationship, and they break up with this person and they're back in another relationship, or they hop from one company to another. They have what I call a shiny penny mindset. They have a penny mindset with their personal lives, and they have a shiny penny mindset with their business life. So I don't take advice from those people. I only hang around and take advice from people who are working on their health, have great health. They cherish and nurture their relationships. They are mastering how to become amazing business people every single day. They're working on their relationship and the weird dance they have with money, because they know they may have bad money programs. So that's your third tip to consider. And here's a fourth and final tip. Are you happy? Like when everything is said and done, when the noise settles in, when you have nothing going on, no one around you, nothing happening, no sales going on, family members are not around, when you by yourself, can you be by yourself? Are you comfortable in your own skin? That is what's important, because it doesn't matter what we have going on or what money we want to make or what business goals we're chasing. If we're not fulfilled and happy, it doesn't matter. None of those things will last. And I see so many people, they're in one thing after another. They're jumping all over the place because they're not happy and fulfilled in their own life. So they think the next thing's going to fix them, or the next thing's going to solve that problem, or the next thing's going to give them the life they want, or the next thing, 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 the next thing. And they're not picking one thing and focusing on one thing only. And the people who do that, I admire them and I appreciate and value their focus. Because here's one thing to keep in mind, and I'll illustrate this. Have you ever seen a light bulb? And have you ever seen a laser? Do you know they're both forms of lights, but they have two different purposes? One is to provide light in a room, and the other one is used to cut through steel and other intense work applications. They're both lights, but they have two different purposes. So when I look in on your life, when other people look in on your life, do you have the scattered intention of a light bulb, or do you have the focus intensity of a laser? That is so important to understand with what you're up to and creating in life and doing. And again, it goes back. Actually, just give me a second. I'm in the Caribbean, and here people drive around and announce fish for sale and other things. So there was a fish van that just went by because they go to the ocean and catch the fish fresh and bring it to your neighborhood. So you just have to walk out to your property and buy fresh fish, which is a cool service. Okay. So anyway, he's gone now. So yeah, so being fulfilled, being happy, making sure your mindset is straight, making sure whatever you're doing has the right intention behind it. And you're not broke at a higher level. Like you're not living the champagne lifestyle on the beer budget, and people are looking at you and rolling their eyes going, yeah, what makes him think, or what makes her think she's going anywhere? I can tell this is not going to work, what she's doing, but she's so stubborn and hard-headed, or he's so pig-headed and he's so like stuck in his ways that he's not listening. So I wanted to touch on that today because for my conversations I've been having with people over the last few years, a lot of people are so prideful and egotistical about what they've attached their name and reputation to that they will fight to the death. They will fight to the death and destroy their lives and destroy the lives of people around them to prove a point. And that is so toxic and harmful and dangerous. So you want to watch that. So my suggestion, in conclusion, just like every Olympic athlete and every professional athlete and every A-list actor and everyone playing a big game in life and performing has coaches and mentors, find a mentor and coach that you respect. Remember, they have a healthy lifestyle, great relationships. They have a great relationship with money. They're open to possibility. They're happy and fulfilled. Find those people and talk to them and open up your heart and share about what you're up to the last few years and ask them, hey, what do you think honestly? You think I'm pushing a boulder uphill and I'm not going to get anywhere, or you think I should stick to this and finish it? Get an honest opinion, because do you ever see an Olympic athlete or professional athlete coach themselves and mentor themselves? No. So why are you doing it? Why are you coaching and mentoring yourself when you have no idea or clue what you're doing? And you think you do, and you're surrounding yourself with the people who think they do, but they don't do. And so you're trying to win the Kentucky Derby with mules. You're trying to win the Kentucky Derby with mules instead of thoroughbreds. And you're not becoming a thoroughbred yourself. You're a mule, but you think you're a thoroughbred. So be careful of that. That's where pride and ego keeps us locked in, that we don't check in. We don't take a look at ourselves. So again, this is Anil with AnilNOW GOYA. I just wanted to do that quick lesson to give you folks some tips on checking in, taking a look, taking inventory, making sure that your heart's in the right place, your mind's in the right place, making sure you have either light bulb focus or laser focus, which one is it, and that you're handling your stuff. And people are not, snickering and laughing behind your back going, well, there he goes, or there she goes. what she's doing or what he's doing will never work. Will never work. And they're totally blind to it because their pride and ego is in the way, and they're not paying attention to the signs and the red lights and signals going off around them because they're being so stubborn and hard-headed and prideful. Be very careful of that. Remember, it's never too late to Goya, to get off your ass in your life where you lack humility, where you lack insight, where you're not being teachable, coachable, you're not open to possibility. So just remember that. So again, this is Anil with AnilNOW GOYA. Have a wonderful day. And remember to subscribe and follow to my YouTube channel because I give a lot of free content. I don't want a dime for anything I teach people. I know there's people that charge thousands of dollars out there in the industry. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking to give value to you. And hopefully today, this lesson really, really gives you tremendous value for your life and whatever you're up to. And if you want to reach out to me, you want to have a conversation, you think I could be a mentor or someone you want to have straight up conversations with, I'm open. However, I come with a disclaimer. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you have to hear. What you want to hear, you need, you got your boyfriend and girlfriend, you got your spouse, you got your parents, you got your friends, you got your family. They will tell you what you want to hear because they don't want to ruffle your feathers. I will never tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you have to hear. So just remember, reaching out to me, I come with a disclaimer. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.